Congresswoman, I mean, I'm not a believer in UFOs, but someone who's seen this footage told the New York Post, you're going to see some weird bleeping bleep. What do you think we're going to see?
To begin releasing government files relating to UFOs and unexplained aerial phenomena.
And again, I don't know if it's about little green men or flying saucers. I just know we're spending tens of millions of dollars on something. I think we should know what the heck we're spending that money on.
This process is well underway, and we found many very interesting documents, I must say. And the first releases will begin very, very soon.
Party is somewhere in there, even though it would be counterproductive. There's got to be party that wishes, damn it, I know what happened, it's true.
No, look, I know what happened is true. There's no doubt, period. There's no delusion. And there are some things I can say that will bolster the case, and I'm not going to. It's going to stay that way. What's the public going to do without this? You know how reactionary they are. There's a bunch of different reasons this is being kept quiet. Nothing that they bother telling me. But the bottom line is they're right. The bulk of the people are complete morons. And I'm sorry, maybe they are right. And this really should just be information that's handled out on a need-to-know basis to some people where it would benefit them.
Exactly how fast is it?
Well, it can...
Don needs to ask then just exactly how fast is the craft?
Do you know how fast this craft might fly?
They virtually erase your background, and I know that sounds like Mission Impossible, but even the places that I worked, the places that I was educated, deny that I was ever there. I mean, it's a far-reaching thing, and without proof, nobody wants to look like they have egg on their face, so you don't get mainstream anything to cover this. Until there's more evidence, there's more proof, and even if you got 2 or 3 scientists to come forward, that's still not enough. People want hardcore facts. They want things they can photograph, things they can touch, and things they can verify.
There's a series of photographs. We already had gone through this about a year ago, and there was a person who had flown into the restricted airspace out there and had a very good quality camera on board of his private plane and snapped about 800 to 900 images of Area 51, the Groom Lake facility, Papoose Mountain Range, Papoose Lake, and all that area, and did an incredible tour. He even had the Nevada test site where there's all the craters of all the bombs that blew up. And there's this picture that is publicly available. It's been publicly available now for over 5 years. And this is a picture that was taken at about 17 miles from the Papoose Lake area where the hill is located, where you said S-4 was located. Initially, the picture was utilized by a whole bunch of people online saying, as you can see, whatever Bob Lazar said was untrue. There's nothing there. Obviously, the picture doesn't show anything. Well, all you have to do is play with the contrast, play with the levels in the image. And if you look carefully in this version here, where the contrast has been changed, as we zoom, look what you see.
Yeah, you can start seeing
you see them clearly right there.
Yeah, the slanted rectangular doors, yeah.
And what's really interesting about it is that if you look carefully,
well, like they're made to not be visible.
Yeah.
So yeah, you wouldn't expect them on a normal photo to show up. I mean, they're trying to hide them from satellite photos. So, but yeah, this seems to be an effective way of bringing that resolution out.
And if you look carefully, the first one is slightly wider.
Oh, that's a good point. That's the big hanger.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's a really good point. Look at that.
Yeah, you can actually see it.
Yeah.
Look at the difference between the first one and the second and the third.
Yeah, I've never seen that.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
But there's a picture of those doors. So by the time this comes out, that'll be publicly available. But that picture...
You're talking about Luigi's image?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. That's perfect. It's exactly the way it looked.
Yeah, and not only that, I mean, he's had Ron Masters, who is a spectronomy expert, look at, you know, the pixels and everything else and deem this to be authentic.
I told you so.
What do we make of Bob Lazar's story? Maybe he's telling it straight.
It's always great to be vindicated by, you know, to some degree, but I mean, to me, I already know that's the way it is. Yeah. So it's hard to impress me about that. Hey, what you said is right. Yeah, I know. You know, so right. So I can't get too excited about it.
I'm sure this guy Lazar is just making up the story. He's a hoaxer, so on and so forth. But my response to them would be, why? Why on earth would I do something like that? This has certainly not been a benefit to my life. It's something that's haunted me.
Suddenly, this guy reaches out, and he must have realized I'm ignoring him, so he sends me a drawing. And he says, look, man, he goes, this is what I think is there. And when I saw it, I remember going, that's a really accurate to where we have it. So it got me upset because I thought somebody on my team leaked something. No, this is what. So I talked to this guy, and he's really, really good at researching, and he ended up becoming probably one of the best he's one of the best I've ever seen. His name is Scott Mitchell.
Just have patience, man. This is very technical. This is a lot of shit. All your questions, all your concerns that you have will get answered. Just be patient and go through this with me thoroughly if you actually want the answers.
Yeah, I mean, to give me a break, look at the facts, and if the facts start piling in, it starts leaning my way, and it's just nice to see that it's been going that way.
Oh, baby doll, I'm about to introduce you to a whole new world.